Hey friends, so today I want to talk about what do you do when you break a camera. You see, this is my A7S III that I've had since November of 2020. Never had any problems with it. I've dropped it a few times, picked it back up, kicked some dust on it, kept on going. This thing has been a workhorse. Until that is this past April. You see, we were at a wedding. I was working a wedding. Jared was there. He was second shooting with me. And Jared comes up to me about 2 or 3 hours after being there, and he goes, "Hey, Ross, we got a quick problem." And I was like, "What could possibly be the problem? Today's going great. Everything's smooth. It's a relatively easy day. What could be the problem?" He's like, I dropped." And it was funny because he was a little nervous to tell me at first, and like, it is what it is. It's business. It happens. He said, I dropped the camera and it won't turn on. I'd never had that happen before. So we looked at it and it kept giving us this error message on the screen. And we were trying to figure out like, hey, how in the world, what does that even mean? I don't know. I was Googling some things, but we were also in the middle of filming a wedding day. So we just threw the camera in the bag. I recorded this short little Instagram story just in case any of my Sony friends out there knew what the heck was going on. Okay, so we had a problem earlier today where this camera, you turn it on and it says camera error, turn power off, then back on. So it just doesn't work or decided not to work. The good news is we don't need it because we brought a lot of extra cameras, but this is why you always bring extra gear. So if any of my Sony videographers know what the heck is wrong with this camera, please let me know. Thanks, bye. We had extra cameras, so the wedding day went off without a hitch. Everything was smooth, but this camera still wouldn't turn on. So after we got home, I got to Googling, I got on the internet, and I've never been in this position before. I have no idea how you fix a camera when it breaks or what. Like, I don't know how to take these things apart. So I did some Googling and I found this website. This is not sponsored at all. They have no idea I'm making this video. They probably don't even know I have a YouTube channel, but it's called Videocam Repair.com. And if you go to this website, to be completely honest, kind of looks like a scam. I mean, like, it's a pretty bad website. I have no idea what even is going on. But if you scroll down to our services, they have Sony Camera Repair listed as a service. So I figured, what the heck, why not? So I sent off an inquiry, and my inquiry said the camera was dropped. Now when powering on, I get the display of camera error, power off, then back on. I believe it has something to do with the shutter or the IBIS, you know, because I did some Googling, did some research. And I said every now and then I can get it to power on and it seems to work fine. Let me know, good luck. And so they immediately messaged me back and said, hey, it's great. Send it on in, we'd love to take a look at it. So I was like, all right, cool. So I packaged it up, I sent it off to California, praying and hoping that it wasn't a scam. And turns out it wasn't. So I get an email back as soon as they received the camera that says, hey, we received your camera. Our technician checked the camera and unfortunately found out a few parts have been damaged due to an impact. Okay, all right. Number 1, the image stabilizer unit needs to be replaced. All right, I think that's IBIS. I don't know. Number 2, mainframe holder needs to be replaced. Number 3, stabilizer holder base needs to be replaced. Number 4, shutter frame needs to be replaced. I'm just reading all these things like I'm at the mechanic's office. I got no idea what's going on in this thing. So just fix me up, doc. That's all I care about. And so then also a CCD sensor needs to be aligned. And after all of that, your final cost comes out to $684. That includes parts, labor, general service, and cleaning with free return shipping. Cool. So I said, all right, cool. I'll pay you. Here's my camera. Here's $684. And good news. 2 days later, I get a shipping notification and it was on its way back to me. So Videocamrepair.com, although they need an update to the website, was not sketchy at all. Worked out really well. So upon arrival, I did a little quick unboxing video just to send to the team, just because honestly, I was impressed. I was excited. I was like, let's go. Never had a camera cleaned before, and they cleaned that thing. It was completely dust free. It just looked good, honestly. So all of that to say, wasn't a big deal. Yeah, sure, $600 is a little bit of a price to pay for a camera that's 4 years old to get repaired, But the way we looked at it is the A7S III is not really an upgradable camera right now. There's nothing out that's better that would do our job better for us. And used, they're still running probably $2,500 to $2,700 just on eBay as it is. So it was either, hey, pay $2,500 to replace this camera where we can get back to work, or $684. It's well worth the $684. So I just wanted to do a quick little highlight on what the heck do you do when you drop your camera and you have no idea what's wrong with it. And this isn't just for Sony people. So on their website, they've got Panasonic, they've got Canon, they've got GoPro, they've got Sony, they've got the Sony Cinema lines, they've got Olympus, they've got Kodak, they've got Panasonic, Fujifilm even. They basically can repair them all, as well as lens repairs and things like that. So if you're in a position where you've broken your camera, you've dropped a lens, you're not really sure what's going on, you don't want to bust it open and see, you also don't really have the time, I had a great time with Videocamrepair.com. They really hooked it up, they really cleaned it really well, we got it back. I haven't had an issue with this camera since. So I hope you learned something. I know I did, because this spring was the first time I'd ever dropped a camera where it I didn't know how to fix it. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you learned anything at all, I would very much appreciate a subscribe or a thumbs up, or drop a comment below. I respond to all comments, whether they're hateful or nice or mean or rude. I respond to them all because, engagement. Why not? YouTube's recommending you 2 videos right here. Click on one of them, whichever one you want. Do it. See you guys.